And the Supreme Court did not, as I predicted, I've been saying all along, the Supreme Court is not going to bring down the Donald Trump immunity decision, no matter what that decision is. They're not going to bring that down until the last possible moment, which is probably going to be at the end of next week. Why? Because the conservatives on the court are trying to do everything they possibly can to give Donald Trump every advantage in this case. They're trying to make it so that Judge Tanya Chutkan will not feel comfortable restarting the trial. And if she does, there's going to be all kinds of sturm and drang about, oh, you're going to prosecute him in the middle of the election. And, you know, that might actually work to Donald Trump's benefit. It might energize his base. So the 6 conservatives on the Supreme Court who clearly do not believe in the American system of government. I mean, these guys have bought into the same shtick that the right-wing billionaires who are running the GOP have bought into, which is that authoritarianism is better than democracy, that oligarchy is better than regulated capitalism, that the poor should remain poor, and to hell with things like Medicaid, and the wealthy should be running the country and should get all the benefits of everything that the government does. And we've been seeing this in Supreme Court cases that make it harder for unions to exist. There have been at least a half a dozen of those. If you go to thomhartmann.com/labor.pdf for free, you can read the entire chapter about the Supreme Court taking on the working people from my book, The Hidden History of the Supreme Court and the Betrayal of America. That's Thom Hartmann, Thom Hartmann with 2 N's.com/labor.pdf, and to read that chapter for free. And it lists all these places where the Supreme Court has gutted labor rights. They've gutted voting rights. They gutted the Shelby decision, gutted the Voting Rights Act of 1965. We just had another one. Then you've got the Husted case, John Husted or Husted, out of Ohio, where they legalized caging, which used to be so illegal that the Republican Party had a restraining order against it. So this court is off the rails. And if nothing else, I mean, not making a decision is a decision. And what they've done is they've postponed Donald Trump's case. I mean, it was back last year that Jack Smith asked the court to make a quick decision on this. Last year. We'll be right back with your calls. Stay with us.
Listening to the Thom Hartmann Program. Call 202-808-9925.
What's on your mind, and who do you think Trump is going to pick for VP? I'll be right back with you.